Alright, hello everyone. Before we get into the video, I do want to let you know that there will be a tournament happening this 19th and 20th of November. So that is going to be a 2-day tournament on Saturday and Sunday. It will be a €70 prize tournament, and all the rules and the links will be in the description. So you will have to join Discord server and join the registration link if you do want to participate in the tournament. Of course, all the matches are going to be live streamed in my channel, so even if you don't want to join, you will be able to watch and enjoy the tournament. So with that, let's go back into the video. Alright, hello everyone, my name is Sheb, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus. Looks like we have a very excited opponent, and we are going to be playing with the WD, but we're not going to be playing WD as I usually would. Well, today we are playing against what looks like a pretty bad matchup for the WD, because there's going to be reach and there's going to be a decent amount of dodge. But what we're going to be doing today is that we're going to be playing slightly suboptimally. So instead of going for the correct plays, I'm going to go for plays that are also not too bad, but they aren't great either. So right now you typically go for a push onto that abomination, but that would be too good. So instead of doing that, or instead of using my Mark Synergy, I'm just gonna drop a Caltrops, which is always a slightly suboptimal play. So we're just gonna do that and start bleeding out my opponent, which is, you know, it's decent, but it's not really what you want to do with WD right off the bat. You want to get some pressure, especially when there's opportunities to do so, but, you know, Caltrops is good, it is sticking away at my opponent. So here comes the duelist advance. I'm not too surprised by the bolster because the dodge is indeed very good. So there's that. At this point, I think going for... you know what? Let's go for a stun on this man-at-arms. That really isn't too fantastic of a play. I think there was definitely a play in taking out this Highman here, just stunning the Highman, going Rage and Sniper Shot. We could have done that, and then the Highman probably would have died by the start of next round, something of the likes. But we're just gonna stun the Man-at-Arms. He's really not a good character here in this matchup, because he's already dropped Pulsar, he doesn't have any value, he doesn't have Bellow, so focusing him down doesn't really change anything for me. So, you know, that is what we're gonna be doing here. There is gonna be a Transform, and what is gonna happen right now? It's gonna be a Slam on the Crusader. Oh, that's gonna make it so I have to use Bola here, rather than the Sniper Shot. Well, I would really like a stun here, a stun would be fantastic, but instead we're gonna go for a Rage, which is a little bit greedy, but it's also not too bad of a play. We're gonna do that, we're gonna do some decent damage to the Abomination. I wish we would have dealt a little bit more, but that's not too shabby regardless. And here the best play would be obviously to drop a Sniper Shot on the Abomination, but we are not gonna do that, we're just gonna drop a Bola, which also repositions the Crusader and does a little bit of damage to the Man-at-Arms. So again, not a bad play, but not a fantastic one either. It's so funny playing like this, actually, it really is funny. Yeah, so the Abomination does have regen, so if we do drop him down to 0, he will stay alive. And let's see, he's gonna act, and he's gonna go for the Transform, probably a Beast File, at least that's what I would do here. And let's see, yep, there is gonna be a Beast File at this point. And right now I think just dropping a Sniper Shot would be the smartest thing, because it's the most confirmed hit chance, but I'm just gonna drop a Rage instead, which had a chance of missing and all that, but you know, it's just gonna drop him down to 0 anyway. Now, I'm not gonna go for the suboptimal play of just, you know, not going for the kill. I think not going for the kill is just a complete misplay. It's not slightly wacky or slightly weird, so we are still gonna take the death blows. We're not trying to lose intentionally by not taking death blows on my opponent. So yeah, we are gonna take it unless there's some sort of defensive action from some character here. But I don't think there will be, at least I do not think so. Very surprised that Simon actually has Open Vein. I'd say that this team isn't really too optimized. I mean, it's funny with the Crushed Hemlock Retribution, but it should be more of a stress team. It should be more of a stress team setup, so yeah. Here we're just gonna drop to finish him, so say goodbye to your Abomination, and then we're just gonna go hardcore on the Highman. I think that's gonna be what we're gonna go for here. I might just go for the Antiquarian, because the hit chance is worse, right? Even especially with the dodge. But going to the repulse is also pretty bad. So what do I want to do? I think just hitting it to the repulse is going to be funnier. So let's go for that. So yeah, we go for the 50-50. Thankfully we do hit. Look at this amount of dodge. Yeah. If this dodge could have actually been made use of by having like this man-at-arms with very chunky, like with numbing instance or something, just protecting that abomination, then these two characters have regen and the dodge, this would have been a really decent match for my opponent. It's a really nice matchup, but I think it just wasn't meant to be. So the Higher Man is gonna click right now, probably gonna drop a Vendetta buff to make himself a little bit stronger. I'm surprised he went Duelist Advance twice, I didn't even notice that, but probably just reposition or do some interesting damage. And doesn't even go for the click on the Higher Man. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna be too much of a prolonged match anymore, because that is two characters down, and let's just skip on to the end. Alright, and here we go, on to match number 2, this time against not Stormy today, so a recurring opponent, and an opponent that very much likes dodge, which is why I brought WD, to just have a horrible time here, I suppose. Yeah, so there's gonna be an immediate protect me onto that Grave Robber. That is a very interesting play, I will say that much. I'm just gonna reply with a little stun onto this Man-at-Arms. Actually, that was the correct play. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'm supposed to go for the suboptimal plays. I almost forgot. I guess I should have just dropped Caltrops immediately, right? Yeah, I should have done that. How do I play this suboptimally? Okay, dropping Caltrops now is really valuable because she just dropped Toxin Trickery, so I think I could either mark and shoot, which would be good, but you know, there'd probably be other skills. So it would be a bad idea to do that, but I'm just gonna drop this because we've already established Caltrops is always suboptimal, so I'm just gonna drop the Caltrops and take it from there. This Man-at-Arms is one chunky Man-at-Arms. He has 59 HP, that is a huge amount. No protection or no resistances and no anti-stress, but you know, just pure HP. Pretty good looking on that Man-at-Arms here. I'm gonna go for a stun, but you know, of course, there's going to be a dodge. Sometimes you just have to roll for the 66. Yeah, it's just, it's going to fail most of the time, but what can you do about it? She's just going to move back, and now we're going to go sniper shot and miss again. Or get her down to 0 HP. So yeah, that could have been a miss, or it could have been a crit. Let's just butcher Circus things, right? There's no regen yet, so she's just gonna have to drop that Serpent Swipe in case she does want to stay alive. And I have a feeling she does want to stay alive here. Now, in response to that, I'm gonna be... What would be a suboptimal play here? Well, focusing down the Shieldbreaker is not suboptimal, it's just garbage of a play. You should not do that. So I'm just gonna focus the Man-at-Arms, I suppose. I'm gonna mark him, I'm gonna drop a sniper shot and just take it from there. If I do get a crit, I might drop him down to 0 immediately. It is unlikely that we do that, but I already have a crit for plus damage, so maybe... Oh, we get 35, that is a very high roll. Yeah, 35 no crit, by the way. That is nice, that is very nice. He's gonna click and he's gonna go bolster. Do I get to go first? Did I get to go first round 1? Oh, I did not. That sucks. That does quite suck. Well, in response to that, I'm gonna try getting a death with my Crusader. I'm gonna transform them, I'm gonna go for Rage, hope that it hits and does enough damage, but you know, 81% hit chance. Yeah, just LED things, I suppose. And here comes the Panic Darts onto my invaluable characters. It's gonna be on the Arbalest, so she's whiting out quite a bit here. I don't know, I would play suboptimally here, but if I do that, I just lose the match, so that's not suboptimally, that's throwing. And we do not get the stun either. Ouch. Ouch, that does hurt quite a bit. If I had hit him before, he would have to... well, he could be dead now, or he would have to click and just regen, but, you know, we'd be kind of okay. Well, we definitely want to take out the Man-at-Arms. We want to kill. Sadly, we missed the Shieldbreaker. Rick has pretty decent accuracy, so I would have loved to hit there, but, you know. Against 75 dodge, that's easier said than done. Here comes the Bellow. Hopefully some misses. Okay, let's get one miss. There's no extra accuracy, and there's even Death Store Recovery, so you can always hope for a miss on the Bellow in that sort of situation, because Crusaders, and I mean not Crusaders, but Mark characters and Mark characters that play well with Mark teams have sort of surprising amount of dodge, you know, 5. It's not very much, but it's more than it should be, because abilities like Festering Vapors and Hound's Harry and Bellow, Bellow to less extent, but those kinds of abilities are always not gonna have a confirmed hit chance, which really sucks, because that means you have to buff accuracy. But yeah, we are gonna take the kill on the Man-at-Arms, and we are gonna take it from there. So as of right now, my Crusader is blighting down to 0, my Arbals is taking a lot of damage, my Bounty Hunter is taking a lot of damage, my Abomination's fine, and in terms of stress, we're doing meh. We're doing meh in terms of stress. Okay, that's a lot of dodge for us to punch through. I can either punch through 47 or 34. Yeah, even with stabilizing Tiller, your hit chances are still pretty bad, so... this is rough. This is indeed rough. I really hate playing against dodge teams because they're so bad, you know? This team sucks. This team sucks ass. If I was playing Chef Stress, the match would be over already. But yeah. Like, I'm not criticizing Stormy for playing these teams, of course, or criticizing Stormy as a player. You can play whatever he wants. But it just feels terrible when I play double stun. And he hates double stun. I don't know why. It has a terrible matchup against what he has. I don't know. Okay, I could try to stun there. I could, well, I have to act before I cannot. So I will just do this, and I'm gonna go for a stun on the Shield Breaker, which misses, of course. Oh well, what can you do? You just have to keep playing, keep missing. Eventually you might hit something, right? Might. Emphasis on might. So here comes the Panic Darts, and there's a little more blight, a little more stress. Still not quite at Affliction range, but yeah. I could... She is close to death's door, so Finish Him actually has decent accuracy on her. Yeah, she does still have those 2 H's, so that's annoying. What should I do here is the question. I could just drop a sniper shot on the corpse and then... But I don't really see a follow-up to that. I'm just gonna have to start healing here and take it from there, I guess. I'm gonna do this. Thankfully we do hit the finish and get a crit on it too, so we might be getting that Shieldbreaker reflected after the second transformation. If we do get it reflected, we always have a chance of her just rolling abusive or something, and that's minus 15 dodge, so that would be fantastic. So here comes the Blight. I'm just gonna click my Crusader and just heal myself. We do have a lot of healing actions, so we can make use of them to keep my characters out of their store and only really die to stress. But since we're still pretty far away from stress, we're still pretty far away from dying, which is good, obviously. So this is a 44. I'm gonna go for it. And we do hit, which is good, but we do get pretty much a min roll. But, you know, I'm not gonna complain because we did actually hit. So there's that. We do have that going for us. Here comes another Festering Vapors, right? The regen is gonna run out soon. Is there going to be another region? Because it is running out quite soon. Not sure what my opponent wants to do. And if you do not guard again... no, the Grave Robber still has to act before the guard goes away. But yeah, the guard isn't going to last too much longer. That's what I'm trying to say here. And there's just going to be another Protect Me, huh? Surprisingly. A little bit surprisingly. Okay, 88 dodge, 50, 75 dodge. Some of this dodge is going away. You've already used all of your Protect Me, so that's nice. I could click here immediately, but I don't think that would be too smart. I could go for a pull, but that would miss. Could go sniper shot on the corpse, but then accomplishes nothing. So I will instead... Do you think the pull is gonna miss? Yeah, it is. You think the mark... doesn't do damage. Okay, it doesn't hit. I really wanted to get rid of that extra 15 dodge, but I just need to keep my other actions at this point. So I think that just going for that was the best play. So here comes another Panic Dart, and it is hurting me quite a bit. I'll be dropping to Death's Door here soon. And with 2 more Panic Darts or so, my Arbals will be gone from this match, which is horrible, obviously. And that was also a crit, so that's 98 dodge right there for me to deal with. Fun, absolutely fun. Okay, I'm gonna click here, and I suppose I'm just gonna heal myself at this point. Yeah, my Arbals is really not enjoying herself today, I will say, but we'll try to play around it. My Crusader will have to heal, but then please resist the blight. You have a lot of blight resistance. Ouch, and the stress too. Oh, that sucks. Okay, healing there isn't gonna make a difference. Healing here could make a difference. Really sad that the Abomination got blighted there. He has a lot of blight resistance. And there's no blight trinkets here, obviously, because you want the maximum amount of dodge. So I am quite sad. But we do get the hit on that, so that's good. She's also no longer got any more Ages, and her regen is running out soon. So yeah, we do have that. I think some of that dodge is going to go away, unless there's a crit. No, there's no crit. So some of that dodge is going to go away. We're still quite at this star. Yeah, only a little bit of the dodge went away. I could roll for a kill here. Yeah, I could roll for a kill somewhere. I think I'm gonna transform and rake and take it from there. Yeah, I'm gonna transform rake. So hopefully hit with the rake, or I could slam. Then she goes to the back if it does land. I'm gonna rake. We do get a hit, which is pretty nice. That does drop her to Death Star. So yeah, that is cool. She's just gonna regen, but after that we might be able to get a death blow here if we get very lucky. We do have to get really lucky at this point. Should I go for it, or should I go for a heal? I'm not entirely sure what I should do at this point. I could also go for a pull, but after pull there's just take cover. I am gonna heal myself with the Arbalest here, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna heal myself with the Arbalest and let Stormy act, and take it from there. Arbalest marks herself, so we get the coolest act out in the Butcher Circus, you know, our favorite. And yeah, this is a rough match. This is one hell of a rough match. There's going to be another Rejuvenating Vapor, so if we want to, we can go for a pull on the Antiquarian and then the stun. If we want to, of course. Like, my chances of hitting this Shieldbreaker are terrible. That's the problem here. Yeah, it's a 30. They are absolutely atrocious. I'm just going to click here, and I'm going to probably just pull the Antiquarian to just get rid of her action. I think that's my best play as of right now. We do get a crit on it, which might be good. That's a little bit extra stress, but she can go Virtuous, so that might also be quite bad for us, yeah. That corpse is going to go away very soon. I think I took him out by round 3, so it is going to be gone next round, no matter what. And oh my god, the Shieldbreaker goes fearful for the extra 10 dodge, of course. Maybe there's a pass or something. Well, there's a move back. I guess that's a move back into Puncture. Does it land? Yes, it does land and get that. So I could go for the Holy Lance, but then I might die. Decisions, right? I'm gonna de-transform and go for a stun. Actually, if I hit that Shieldbreaker, she might just die. Yeah, if I hit that Shieldbreaker, I might just be able to take her out, but the hit chances are atrocious, so I'm just gonna stun the Antiquarian here. And hopefully take her out some way or the other. I really want to get a kill here, so I'm gonna try taking out this Antiquarian. I don't care what it costs, I don't care what the hit chances are, I have to get a kill. I do believe I am forced to get a kill here, right? Right? I mean, my Holy Lance hit chance is less than a 50s, so... it is terrible, it really is terrible. I could heal. Good heal there, force another Panic Darts. Move back. Oh, what's my hit chance? How bad is it? Yeah, it's a 40. Closed my eyes and I went for it. Okay, we do get the hit, but it's not quite enough damage. Yeah, it's really not enough damage. Oh, how I wish that had been enough. There's going to be a Panic Darts here. Not an immediate 25% death blow, so there's a touch of justice in this roll, I suppose. And now, if we get a Caltrips crit... I mean, I don't think even a... I mean, not a Caltrips crit. I don't think even a bullet crit would do 12 damage. And it would have to be exceptionally lucky to get a bullet crit right now, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Oh, I get an irrational pass. That's the worst thing that could have happened. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, it could not have been any worse than that. You know what I can do though? I can go for a pull on you, and you're gonna be in position 1 after that, so that's pretty nice. You're gonna have to Shadow Fade, which isn't as scary as 2 Panic Darts, in my opinion, so I'm just gonna do that. And the Antiquarian is still in position 2, so there's gonna be no more regen, but she does have Tears of the Lost, so she has a lot of regen duration. Okay, that's a Death Star. But we do stay alive here with both our characters, which is fantastic. I think I'm just gonna heal with the Crusader here. And hopefully, oh, god damn it. I'm gonna heal the Abomination here. Yeah, I really need to get a kill. Once I actually get a kill on one of these characters, I think I actually have a pretty decent shot. But yeah, I do need to get a kill. I need my Arbals to stay alive for a little longer and do like a pull or a big sniper shot, something like that, please. Oh, please don't pull. Okay, thank goodness there wasn't a pull. At the very least, there wasn't a pull on that. That would have been even worse. I'm just gonna move forward here and take it from there. But yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one anymore. Now with the Antiquarian in position 3, sadly. But yeah, we are gonna get picked down to 0 there. And we could go for a heal, or I could go for manacles, and I have to go for manacles here, because I cannot let her get another rejuvenating vapors off. I just have to get lucky. There was a fearful on that shield breaker, so maybe it does come into play soon. Please resist death blows. Oh, Serpent Sway. Okay, that does move the Grave Robber back, so that is smart. I could wait out her action, right? Yeah, I could wait it out. I'm gonna keep the Bounty Hunter alive here. I think that's gonna be the play for me. I'm gonna keep him alive, and then the Antiquarian, then the Grave Robber is gonna act, and I have to go for something. Then the regen is still lasting. I'm gonna have to go for a pull. Yeah, I am gonna have to go for a pull here, sadly. Okay, here comes the Panic Darts. Does it get the death blow? No, thankfully. What affliction am I gonna get? Give me a good one. Give me, like, I don't know, masochistic but no self-hits. Hey, thank you. And hopefully no self-hits either. Hopefully. Yeah, right now she is healing. I will just drop a pull on her. Yeah, she's regening. I really don't have a lot of DOT here, so that sucks. We do get a crit on her, so she's almost afflicted, but not quite. Yeah, not quite. I'm not sure if I want to get her to resolve check, because, you know, she could go virtuous. Okay, she still has one more round of regen, just one more round. I am gonna go for a stun here. Do we get it? Oh, we do. That's great. That is great. We might be able to take a second kill out of Stormy. Then Fearful passes forever and moves back, and Grave Robber just doesn't get any kills with Panic Darts. That is the plan. That is the hope. That is the dream. Okay, we are definitely gonna click here, go for the stun. This one's gonna miss. I can feel it. No, it doesn't. Thank goodness. Good job, A1. And hopefully the finisher can get the kill this time around. Right? Oh, well. It's only 25% chance that I die. Get back, and there's gonna be a Pierce. I'm surprised by the Pierce. I think a pull there would have been smarter, because that would disrupt these two characters, but that would also open up Beast Pile, so I'm not sure. We do get Selfish, which is -5 accuracy, so I'm not too happy about that. And also a chance of going for a really silly action, so yeah, Selfish is one of the worst ones you can get, as evidenced by that, and now, yeah... Our chance of getting a kill is gone, I believe. I'm still gonna go for the stunning blow. We do hit it, and we do get the stun, but we don't get the death blow, and yeah, this is just beyond over. Maybe if I go vigorous with the Crusader, maybe I still have a small chance. Yeah, you really shouldn't win this matchup playing WD, especially if you go second. It's just, you're never gonna win one like this. And, you know, that is fair. If your opponent counterpicks you and plays all the dodge and all the reach and, like... You know, you really shouldn't win with a team that doesn't have any accuracy and barely has any DOT. So there's that. So here's going to be a Pierce. I stay alive somehow, and that's a little extra stress. It's not quite enough. I am definitely going to try going for the kill here. Finally, we take out that Antiquarian. I'm still hoping for that Vigorous. If I get Vigorous here, maybe I have a chance. I really wish that was a crit, because now our corpse is only going to be gone by round 16, but that's okay. Here comes the Panic Darts, and am I going to stress? No, I'm alive. Barely. I'm alive. Oh my god, I'm gonna heal here just so I stay alive for even longer. I'm not gonna stay alive for too long though, let's keep that in mind. Okay, get me Vigorous. Or Courageous, but I'd prefer Vigorous. Or Focus. Focus would also be really good. You know, just any virtue, and I'd be kind of happy. Apart from Stalwart, I really don't want Stalwart. No, I go Hopeless. Okay, that's terrible. That is quite terrible. Well, a heal here really isn't going to do anything for me. Well, neither is that. 15. Yeah, no. It's over, right? Panic Darts into... No, there is no chance anymore. No, without a virtue. So anyway, GG to Stormy. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I sadly couldn't make it Like the first match, I could make it what the title was, and the second match, only the start. It's just really difficult to play suboptimally when you're in a bad matchup because you're just gonna lose, right? If you go for the if you go for the suboptimal play, you're just gonna lose immediately, and that's not a fun video. Yeah, Stormy says, love me some double stun. Why would you complain about double stun when you play teams like this? You should win against double stun like every single match. How unlucky are you? But yeah, GG's to Stormy, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.